Did you know that the road trip from Dunedin to Queenstown is one of the most scenic routes in the world? In this video I'll provide you with two main driving options through central Otago with must-stop places along the way. They are both incredibly stunning, so it's a tough choice for travelers. My name is Michael, let's get started. Dunedin is located on the eastern coast of the South Island. Queenstown is located in the heart of the central Otago region. On the map you can see there are two key road options, one via Roxburgh and the other one via Middlemarch and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Although both roads go through the stunning central Otago region, they offer different features and highlights along the way. So keep on watching for both options, you'll be amazed what you can find. So let's have a look at the first options for the drive from Dunedin to Queenstown through Roxburgh. Google states that the distance is 415 kilometers or a bit more than 5 hours and 20 minutes drive. As usual with Google Maps, you'll need to add 10 to 15% driving time. So expect the driving time to be around 5 to 6 hours. This route is slightly unconventional with hidden gems along the way, so buckle up and get ready for an adventure through the heart of central Otago. You'll depart Dunedin on SH1 heading south towards 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. You'll pass Dunedin Airport along the way. After Milton, turn right into SH8 and head westwards into the central Otago region. Your first key stop is Lawrence. Lawrence is a quaint historic village with charming streets. In fact, Otago's first gold rush occurred here in 1861. Just outside Lawrence is Gabriel's Creek, and it's definitely worth a visit to stretch your leg and learn about the gold mining history that shaped this region. As you continue on, follow the 𝗀𝗲𝗹𝗃 River, New Zealand's second longest river. This section of the drive is stunning, with road winding through picturesque valleys dotted with vineyards and fruit orchards. About an hour's drive from Lawrence you will reach Roxburgh. Roxburgh is home to the impressive Roxburgh Dam, which was built in the 1950s. The Roxburgh hydroelectric dam played a crucial role in powering the development of Otago. I recommend that you take a brief stop for a closer look at the dam and the lovely river views. If you don't mind taking a detour, the Horseshoe Bend Bridge is also worth a look, especially if you enjoy history. If you find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below, thumbs up to stay connected for more helpful New Zealand travel videos to come. You can also download our free New Zealand travel planning sheet in the description box below. This will help you greatly planning your New Zealand trip. Once you reach the actual Roxburgh township, you'll find that it has a very charming vibe. Roxburgh is also known for its delicious stone fruit, which is very plentiful in the summer months. Take a break here to sample some of fresh Central Otago cherries, apricots and peaches. You can also explore the town's quaint shops, grab a coffee or one of the local cafes. Don't miss the opportunity to visit Jimmy's Pies, a local legend selling some of the best pies in New Zealand. Now let's get back on the road. This next stretch of the journey takes you through Alexandria. This area is known for its unique schist rock formations and expensive vineyards. Along the way, don't forget to take a picture of the memorial to pioneer gold miners. Alexandria is a larger town with a famous clock on the hill. So if you have time, explore the local art galleries or take a walk along the 𝗀𝗲𝗃𝗏 River. The Central Otago Rail Trail starts around here and offers fantastic cycling opportunities. If you're keen to stay a little longer in the area, then make Clyde your base, especially if you're keen to cycle the Otago Rail Trail for a day or so. Next up is Cromwell. This is a town known for its rich history and stunning lake views. A great highlight is the Cromwell Heritage Boutique. You love the renovated historic buildings that will really take you back in the time of the gold rush era. Don't forget to take in the views of Lake Dunstan. It's the perfect spot for a picnic or a quick swim in the summer. After leaving Cromwell, the road winds through the dramatic 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏 Gorge, an absolute highlight on the drive. Keep an eye out for the 𝗷𝗶𝗹𝗃 Bridge. The 𝗷𝗶𝗃 Bridge is home of the world's first commercial bungee jumping site. Even if you're not up for a jump, it's worth watching just to see others taking the leap. The gorge is also home of some excellent wineries, so if you have some time, stop for a tasting. You can choose to stay in the Gibson Valley or Arrowtown. Both are close to central Queenstown. Places such as Kinross Cottage or Mount Rosa Lodge are both worth considering. These two accommodations are far quieter than the bustling adventure capital of Queenstown. Now, if you are impressed with the first route option, wait until you find out about the second one, which is actually my personal favorite. Now, the second one is Dunedin to Queenstown via Middlemarch and 𝗁𝗶𝗄. Google states that the distance is 314 kilometers and about 3 hours and 15 minutes drive. As usual with Google Maps, you'll need to add 10 to 15% traveled. So for your drive, you need to calculate on 4.5 to 5 hours. Again, head south out of Dunedin on SH1. After Mosgiel, turn right into SH87 and travel towards Middlemarch. The road through Middlemarch and 𝗁𝗶𝗄 is less traveled and is a route that goes deep into the heart of Otago. You'll see the most stunning landscapes and charming rural towns. So get ready for a road trip packed with history, nature and some truly unforgettable scenery. About an hour and a half from Dunedin, your first stop is Middlemarch, a small rural town that serves as the gateway to the Central Otago Rail Trail. This famous cycle route follows the old railway line and offers a unique way to explore Central Otago's stunning landscape. Generally, travelers do the rail trail as a multi-day trip and have pre-booked accommodations along the way. It's a very popular area in the summer season, so pre-bookings are essential. I'll put a link in the description box below for you to check out. Even if you're not cycling, Middlemarch is worth a stop to soak up the rural atmosphere. Enjoy coffee at the local cafe or take a short walk around town. Middlemarch is also the train station for the 𝗬𝗏 Gorge Trail. This train journey from Dunedin runs only occasionally with very selected dates. I'll put a link in the description box below for you. Next up is 𝗁𝗶𝗄, which is in the heart of the Manitou region and famous for its Art Deco architecture. 𝗁𝗶𝗄 experienced a building boom in the 1930s, and as a result it has some of the best preserved Art Deco buildings in New Zealand. Take a stroll through the town centre to admire these historic buildings. Also visit the old 𝗁𝗶𝗄 railway station, which now serves as a museum celebrating the town's railway heritage. 𝗁𝗶𝗄 is also a great base for exploring the surrounding Manitou plains, known for their expansive open landscapes and big skies. A short detour from 𝗁𝗶𝗄 takes you to 𝗦𝗶𝗄. 𝗦𝗶𝗄 is a hidden gem nested in the hills and known as the ice skating capital of New Zealand. 𝗦𝗶𝗄 is also home to the country's only natural ice lodge and curling rig. It becomes a winter wonderland during the colder months. Even in summer, 𝗦𝗶𝗄 is worth a visit for its charming historic building, forest walks and a chance to experience a slower pace of life. The nearby 𝗦𝗶𝗄 forest offers beautiful trails for walking and mountain biking. So we're leaving 𝗁𝗶𝗄 and driving through the Ida Valley, one of the most remote and beautiful areas in the Central Otago region. The Ida Valley is famous for its windswept landscapes. You'll drive past stone fences and derelict farm buildings. It's easy to see why this area was used as a filming location for the Lord of the Rings movies. If you are into engineering, then the Hayes Engineering homestead is very much worth a side trip today. Continue south, pass through Omagh and the historic village of 𝗷𝗶𝗸𝗀. 𝗷𝗶𝗸𝗀 is a tiny settlement that feels like yesteryears, with beautiful preserved buildings from the gold rush area. The 𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗀 post office is one of the oldest working post offices in New Zealand. Just outside of here, the Daniel O'Connell Bridge, built in the 1880s, offers great views of the surrounding landscape. Again, as in the previous route, you'll arrive in Clyde, a historic town on the banks of the 𝗀𝗲𝗹𝗃 River. Clyde is known for its well-preserved heritage buildings and the Clyde Dam, which created the massive Lake Dunstan. Take a walk down Clyde's main street to explore the town's history, and if you have time, enjoy a riverside walk or visit one of the local vineyards. Clyde is also a starting point for the Otago Rail Trail, so it's a great place to base yourself if you're planning to explore more in the central Otago region by bike. Again, make your way through the 𝗂𝗶𝗹 Gorge, a dramatic stretch of road that takes us to the final destination, Queenstown. As mentioned before, you may want to stay outside towns such as in the Gippsland Valley or in Arrowtown. In any case, Queenstown is the perfect end for your journey from Dunedin through the heartland of central Otago. As a summary, whatever route between Dunedin and Queenstown you select, I'll guarantee you to be rewarded with one of the most stunning drives in New Zealand. As always, take your time, have plenty of stops, and discover the rich history and stunning scenery of this unique and beautiful area. To make your travel planning easier, check out my other New Zealand road trip videos in the playlist in the description box below. Plus, download the free New Zealand travel planning sheet, which helps you greatly when planning your holiday. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below, thumbs up to stay connected for more helpful New Zealand travel videos to come. See you in the next video.